maybe you can see. And I was in a cafe all morning really, working and trying to re-establish myself and sort out my online presence, and it's really nice actually, because I finally feel like I'm in a place in my life where I'm settled, you know, enough to look at everything that I need to do and just think about where I am. And what better time to be talking about this than the full moon today. But what I want to talk about today, because I'm always exposing the matrix, and you know, I've just come out of that cafe and I've come just down the road, and it started raining, so I just pulled over under this umbrella, and I just got into like a deep state of meditation, and I thought, why don't I just go live whilst I'm sitting here, because I always like to alchemize the moment, and you know, why would I just sit here and what else would I be thinking? You know, but yeah, I want to just learn about it, to be honest. So I don't really know how the chat works or anything. I've not told anyone I'm going live, but really I just want to learn about it because it's my first time ever. If you're there, let me know. Hello Tina, long holding subscriber and, you know, good friend of ours. But yeah, I'm here today because the downloads I've been getting recently have been so powerful. Because look, I talk a lot about the sort of psychological warfare on humanity. I talk a lot about witchcraft and Satanism. And if you think about the weapons that are used against humanity right now, you know, think about the weapons. You know them. We talk about them a lot. The cell towers, the McDonald's even. Like, there's so much. Like, you go into a supermarket, 90% of the food in there is not actually real food. It's like pot noodles and just, it is sort of edible. Is it edible? Debatable. But it's definitely... Hello Kennedy, we've got people in the chat. Things are good. Guys, if you missed the start, look where I am. I'm just under this umbrella. It was raining. It's my first time going live, and it's good to be here. I'm exposing the Matrix live because this channel is Warriors Amongst Men at the end of the day. So it's about time I started acting more like a warrior, and I've gone into the mode of learning about how this actually works. So now we're live, and I think it's much more powerful to be live and talk about these things, because then we can talk about it together and we can actually get a response. I can see where you're at. You know, I try to be entertaining as well for you guys if I can. But look, the weapons that are used against humanity, why are they used against humanity? We've got this defamation of consciousness. What does devil even mean? But to live in reverse, that's evil, right? There's so much chaos, there's so much, you know, unclarity, clouding in the energy, clouding in the mind. They've even got a cloud god now, haven't they? Like an AI cloud they're trying to make into a god. Everything's inverted, exactly, Tina. Everything's inverted. What is that about? But you know what I think it is? Because I've learned a lot about Satanism and witchcraft and stuff, and you know, when in the mind, you can have altars, right? David Icke talks about altars in the mind a lot. You know what altars are? It's when, basically, have you ever seen Hunger Games, the film The Hunger Games? You know when they take Peter from Candace, right, if that's her name, Katniss or something. They take Peter, or Peter, and they take him in and they basically traumatize him. You see him getting traumatized in that chair, and then basically afterwards, after he's released from that place, he hates Katniss, doesn't he? because there's a new alter created in his mind now. He was traumatized, and then when you're traumatized, then they can get involved and they can reprogram the subconscious mind. So they like to traumatize humanity. I do even forex trading. Look at the gold market, for example, in this week. Everyone's been like so shocked. It's going up so high. It's going up so high. Everyone should be buying. They're dropping the dollar. Oh my God. And then people start buying. And then just last day of the week, it just goes unlucky, turns around and just fucking sinks everyone. Drops like 11% or something. And people were buying it when it was so expensive. So those people are drowning right now underwater. This is just one example. Hello everyone in the chat, it's good to see you. I'm talking today about witchcraft. I'm just in Vietnam and live because it's raining and I'm under an umbrella and I've got nothing to do, and I thought, why not catch up and link with you guys? And I'm talking about altars in the mind. If you're there, like the chat, guys. Come on, show us some love. Let's get some activity going. You know, make it worth my while. Get live on this. I don't know anyone that goes live and talks about this sort of subject. I think it's a fascinating subject. I really want to understand how humanity is manipulated, because I want to understand how I've been manipulated, and where's the truth in my soul? Where's the truth of this universe? What am I actually doing here? You know, I want to know. I want to be in that high vibration because I've experienced before. I've experienced it before. Have you? Have you experienced it? The source energy permeating you, and you are able to flow, and things are in abundance. You know, you feel like you're on the path because the story's making sense. It's not clouded. You see what I mean? Yes, I'm empathic. Yeah, you have to feel that. But what I was saying is they create altars in the mind, so they traumatize humanity, and then they start to reprogram when we're sort of weak. So that's why there's sort of military technology in the cell towers, whatever else there is. I know it sounds like such a crazy story, but this is the reality of where we live, isn't it? So you want to know about it. It's like some Black Mirror episode. But at the same time, I feel like they want to program us with this sort of fear. They traumatize us, they put us in fear, they get us into that sort of state because of the energy that we're able to give off and the power we have when we realize it. So when you see what's going on, like, for example, I didn't get caught out by that gold move yesterday, but it did shock me. I didn't get in on it either. It was like, whoa. But I didn't get absolutely licked like most people would have, you know, who don't understand how they manipulate society. So this also translates into why I think they're doing this. Because I've had experiences with witchcraft. Have you? Have you experienced paranormal activity? Because I realise this realm isn't just the visible realm, is it? Visible realm is only like 0.005% of the electromagnetic spectrum. Tina says, yep, I need to protect myself and I see traps set up for me. Exactly. Yeah, it goes so deep, there's so much to think about. But to finish what I was saying, why are they doing this? Because I believe, because I've seen possession, I know how possession works, it's the same technique. They traumatise you. Once you're in a traumatised state, it doesn't mean anyone's done it, just when you're in that state, you're more vulnerable. So hacks can come in. And because of the atmosphere they've weaponised, this is all systematic on your nervous system. You basically are in a less controlled state. So therefore, you're more open to possession. So this is why I advocate for things like being vegan, for example, because you're in a law of morality then. You're actually aware consciously of what you're eating and making a moral decision rather than believing something. Because the thing about the truth is we can believe something, but it doesn't change the law of morality, does it? However we dress up a situation in our minds to justify why we do something, it doesn't change the law, does it? So these are the sort of things and the sort of mindsets we have to have. I don't know, guys, what do you think? Do you think I'm onto something? Because I think the whole thing is about making it so, because if you know that Satanists took over the world, you'll know, or they're trying to, for example, they're behind all this, you'll know that they may like to play with these forces in the paranormal realm, or should we say. So could they not be trying to make humanity available for hijack from the demonic realm? A lot of people say that that's what the cell towers are giving off, is sort of radiation that we shouldn't be seeing in our atmosphere. Interesting though. Anyway, I think it's a fascinating topic. Let me know your thoughts, and make sure to like the video if you're here, if you're watching this. I appreciate you. So yeah, I'm back on it now. I've been just having a hermit mode for a while, and I feel good because sometimes you need to do that, and it's full moon at the moment, so it's a good time for reflection. Sometimes the world brings you to a standstill, like right now it's raining, and I'm parked under here. Lovely umbrella was available for me, so I was able to just chill. Love the way you're thinking, man. Thank you. Got Insta. I don't really like Instagram, but I feel like I need it for obviously what I do. I'm an online influencer, speaker online. Like, I help people with shamanic services. I should be more engaged, shouldn't I? But at the same time, I wouldn't be any good at what I'm doing if I didn't have time for myself when I needed it. Thank you. I should get it, definitely. I have got it, and I've just started it. I've got like 2 posts on there, and I've got about 2 followers, and they're my friends. But yeah, it is Warriors Amongst Men 777. That's my username. You can find me, but so you can contact me on there. But yeah, I've just not advertised it at all because I'm just not sure about it. But I really want you guys to check out my work on Patreon, because I've been working really hard on it, and I've got many ebooks now. I've got lots of services. I'm actually building like a whole community, but like a university. I've got my Warrior Fitness book, and it's a 90-day workout program with a vegan meal plan, and I'm making all the videos on my Patreon of all the days, right? But I've also got a purpose-based business, creator handbook for you guys who want to free yourself from some of the enslavement that's going on, something you can do in your spare time. I'm also going to be starting up my sort of Eagle Vision trading, where I'm going to be giving trading commentary coming soon. So I'm just really trying to produce something that's going to help people get freed from the matrix. And even on my videos, yeah, I talk about witchcraft and Satanism and stuff, but there's a reason for that. So yeah, I'm still in Vietnam. Got to be careful, got to protect ourselves. You know, there's agents in the Matrix, so you got to just... I'm in Vietnam. I love Vietnam. I would like to just drive around and show you it, to be honest, but it's probably a little bit illegal. I haven't got my helmet on, mainly because it's hanging here and I left it outside whilst I was in a shop, and now it rained into it. Normally I leave it on the mirror so it doesn't get rained into, but anyway, I'm quite cozy. I'm like undercover in the Matrix because I'm on like a certain frequency, so I'm just do whatever I want, basically. How's the Vietnam? I love Vietnam. I'm just chilling on my little moped there. I definitely shouldn't be doing this, but it's not the first time that I've done things like this. I once went live when I was in Thailand on a motocross track on my moped, so so yeah, I am a little bit crazy, guys, but hence why I've got the bottle to make these sort of videos and speak about such topics, right? So I don't know, what do you think? I'm just in Vietnam. I love Vietnam. I probably shouldn't be giving away my location online, but like I say, when you speak the truth, you're guided and protected by the source of all things. And it's stopped raining now, and I always listen to the signs of the universe. So yeah, guys, I appreciate any support you can give us. You know, if you want to see me go live more, let me know. Dino, I'm just going to say your name's Dino because I've been trying to say your name, but it's a mental. Dino, don't text and drive, but do live and drive. Yeah, you're not wrong. Yeah, it is tempting. It is tempting to just drive around and show you guys, but I don't want to get into trouble because, like I say, I've got to be smart and protect myself. But yeah, you know how I roll. But yeah, guys, work with me one-to-one. You know, I'm a deep etymologist. I love going into the psychological depths of our minds and reprogramming ourselves out of this nonsense. You know what we like to do. But yeah, I'm going to be posting more content. My Mind movie is dropping tonight, and it's really fascinating actually because the music in it was actually me making a rap. I wrote and recorded my own rap when I was 23. And now I'm 32, and it's called Dreams. And all the rest of the footage that's over the top of it is me manifesting my dreams, like all the things that have come true, like my own footage from Thailand, drone footage that I've got myself, passing my trading challenge with a brokerage firm sort of thing. And you know, it's good things basically. So it's really fascinating. It's dreams come true mind movie. I was hesitant to share it because I don't want to draw bad energy to it, because it's like very sacred to me at the same time. But also I sent it to a friend and he said, "Sam, you've got to just post that now." And I thought, okay, fair enough. But yeah, it's a very personal mind movie to me, but it's also proof that it can happen, whatever it is, like miracles happen basically. So yeah, hope you enjoy. I don't know, let's see if I can switcheroo this. Don't drink and drive, but do live and drive. I like it how I completely go against what I just said. Yeah, miracles do happen. Holla. Although it is raining today, but at the same time, I'm just present with the day. Do you know what I mean? The day for me was go live on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? So the weather, although dull, did initiate the story of the day, but only because I opened my heart and let it flow. At the beach down there. Let's get on the side here so that I'm not illegal anymore. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed me going live. I've learnt a lot, and if you want to see me go live again, let me know. Like the video, let me know. It'll be fun. But let me know also about what I just said. I want to hear what you guys think, because it's very deep. It's a very deep topic, but I enjoy this topic. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I better go. Thanks for listening. I'll see you in the next one.